quick. I just wanted to show you guys how to measure your nails for my nail sets. Now, every nail isn't the same. Like when you purchase from different companies, they're not going to be the same size. For example, these are two different companies. You see? These are these are two different companies, and these are my ballerina slash coffin. These are my stiletto. Now, let me see if I can. Boom. There we go. So, let me show you guys the stiletto. Now, for the stiletto, I have to, don't mind this, you guys. I have to file them and get them in shape because the company that I purchased from, they don't come shaped as they should, if that makes any sense. But that's one reason why I charge what I charge, because I have to put in the extra work to reshape them and things like that. Now, as you can see, these are the coffins. I mean, these are the stilettos. You can tell that I actually had to file them. There we go. You can tell that I had to file them and things like that. Now, this is a size 1 for my nail. Oh, y'all can see that. So we have a size 1, 7, 6, 6, 9 for the stiletto. And then we have a size, now these are my sizes. We have a size 0. Come on and focus. What size is that? 0, 5, 4, 4, 7. So these are 0, 5, 5. What? 5, 5, 4, 4. 5, 4, 4, 7. Which is in my stiletto. And it's from a different company. Now I also want you guys to keep in mind that when you are purchasing, make sure you do a size up, because when these are placed inside the UV lamp, they kind of shrink a little bit. Or even when you're putting acrylic, it kind of shrinks a little bit. So you want to keep that in mind as well. I know it's very frustrating or kind of hard to comprehend or understand when you don't have the nails right in front of you. But like I said, there's no nail company the same. No nails are going to be, just because I purchased some coffins or ballerinas from one company, it doesn't mean they're going to be the same size from another company. So you want to keep that in mind. Okay, I have a size 0 and a size 1. The size 0, this is how the size 0 fit. Now, in most cases, this works because when you get the shrinkage, it'll fit to the nail. This size 1, it actually fits to my nail, but I'm scared that once I, do the work on this nail, it'll shrink a little bit and it won't fit. So going a size up would be beneficial. Now, let me see. For the stiletto, this is the size 0. See that? Yep. This fits perfectly before curing and all that. It kind of goes over the nail onto the skin. So I would say this would be good for me because it's bigger, and like I said, it may shrink in the UV. Now, this one is perfect. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah. This is perfect. But it may shrink a little to the point where it may be off the nail. Maybe I have it pushed over is why it looks like that. But it may be off a little. So you just want to keep all of that in mind when you're sizing your nails for a press-on kit. Unless, hold on. Unless you want to purchase a whole kit. When you purchase a whole kit, this means that I have to design all 9 nails twice. So just keep in mind that my time is very valuable. I am a mother of 6, so it's gonna take a lot more time for me to get your set out if you do not know your size. So when you're ordering from me, it's best to get a sizing kit so you'll know your sizes offhand, so I do not have to send you out a full, because this is gonna cost me, you know, to send out for one, to design each and every one of them. So from 0 to 4, I would have to design them the same way, and then from 5 to 9, I would have to design them the same way, but it has to be twice. So just keep in mind, the best way to do things is to order a sizing kit from me, because I am trying out different vendors, which means that, once again, not all of the nails are going to be the same size, and you can't say, oh, I'm a 0 in the stilettos you have when you don't know the vendor that I purchased from. I don't know if you guys understand this, because no one ever really explains this when purchasing a nail kit or press-ons from their company. I am just now starting off, so I'm really not sure how to go about sizing, but this is the best way for me and my clients. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind, because I'm not trying to jip anybody off. I'm not trying to scam, quote unquote, anybody, because that's not in my character. That's not what I want to do. I have to I'm trying to set a good example for my company, and I don't want to be that person where it's just like, oh, she sold me a faulty set. Like, that's not me at all. And I want to do the best I can do for my customers, plus more. Like, I'm a giving person, and I wouldn't want nobody to get over on me, so I'm not going to do it to anybody else. With that being said, I really hope you guys understand what I'm saying as far as sizing and all of that is concerned. When you're purchasing my press-ons, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment in the comment box below, and leave me some suggestions or whatever. I will see you guys in the next video. Always be encouraged to encourage somebody else, because you never know what someone is going through. And I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, wait a minute. Also, you guys, this is how you measure with a measuring tape. I'm just going to show you how you would want to measure your nails. Now, from the middle, sidewall to sidewall, you want to make sure. Now, we're going to say this ends right here on this notch, okay? And that one on the last notch. So, you would count, not this last notch, you would count the notches in between. And you would not count this last one. In order to measure your nails, which is the cheapest way to measure your nails, so you don't have to purchase a sizing kit or purchase the whole, 18 nails? You would have a box of 18 if you didn't want to measure your nails or buy a sizing kit. This is how you would get it. You would give it, 2 of each. So if that's how you want to order, that's fine too. But if you're on a budget, you want to measure your own nails, this is the way to do it. So when you do that, you want to measure your nail and then count the notches in between. Not the first notch and not the last notch. You want to count in between. So yeah, I hope that helps you guys a little bit. Okay, loves, here's another way. First and foremost, I had to do a voiceover because my household was very noisy when I initially recorded this part. But I have some double-sided tape and my pen did not work, but you guys get the gist of what I'm doing. Now, what I'm doing here is I am making indentations in order to measure correctly from sidewall to sidewall since my pen wasn't working. And you want to you can actually use clear tape, but this is all the tape that I had, or the tape that I could find at the time. But I just wanted to show you guys another way. So I'm just making sure I get some really good indentations. Now I'm going to lay my tape down and mark where the indentations are so I can measure my nail properly. Okay, I only did 2 fingers, my thumb and my pointer, just for you guys to get an understanding of how to properly measure your nails for press-ons. Okay, so right here I use my thumbnail to make my indentation marks because I felt like the pen wasn't doing any justice and my nail worked pretty good. Okay, this is the wrong place to measure. You want to make sure it's millimeters. You want to start from the beginning, a starting point and an ending. You want to have a starting point and an ending point. Now, you want to count the notches between your starting point and ending point. You do not want to include the starting point and ending point. Okay, now looking at the size chart, 16 millimeters means that I am a size 1, and a 12 millimeter means I am a size 5. Now you'll be able to see that both sets of nails are 2 different sizes, even though they're the same size. Now this 5, this stiletto 5 was from a different company, and does not fit my nail. It goes over onto the skin. Now this ballerina 5 is from another company, and to me it fits perfectly. It goes over just a little, but not too much. So when I do cure in my lamp, it won't be too bad if it shrinks. This stiletto 1 does not fit. I mean, I don't like the way it fits at all. So I tried on a 0 and it fit perfectly. So that's why I said earlier on in the video that every nail box or every seller is not going to have the same size nails. Like, all nails aren't going to be the same. Just because you're a 0 in a stiletto with one company doesn't mean you're going to be 0 in a stiletto in another company. So again, that's why I say it's best to order a sizing kit when you are purchasing a press-on nail set. Now with this ballerina coffin nail, this one actually fits perfect. I love the way these ballerina fits. I honestly do.